All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun said he kicked back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic powerhouse institutions on YouTube. You know what it is, Black Power, Black Divinity. You should subscribe immediately. That's right. You should run, hit that subscribe button, become a member. The link right down in the video description is in the chat. All you have to do is just click it. A video introduction rundown on the memberships is there. Click it. Give you all the rundowns on all the different memberships. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new teachable website. We're going to be uploading a lot of amazing, mind-blowing courses, certificate courses, and programs. The first one up, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood for the brothers, a dynamic course and program, comprehensive, in helping the brothers develop and grow in black manhood, definitive black manhood. We also got a brotherhood roundtable live stream at once a week that we go over very important information and to help us to grow and develop. So you most definitely want to be down if you need structure, and we do. And we do, believe it or not, we do, but you got to get the right structure. Get on over there to my teachable link right down there, click it, and become a student today. That's right. Everybody ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. Get on over there, kingseti.com, and check me out. Everybody, pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,000, 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. There's no other website like it on the planet. Old Mecca, ancient Egyptian, Freemasonry, Illuminati, black woman is God, making of the white man, all religions, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, too raw for YouTube, not from Naga to nigga, just so much. Get over there. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that can compare or compete. Said he got the pop in his page on Patreon. By far, we got some fire going down today, and you should most definitely be in the place. We got the cult of Saturn and the control over black music. We want to most definitely be in the house. It's true, is scary, is real, and you want to know all the signatures and signs and symbols of this cult so you can see it and know what it is. And that's the beginning of defeating it, family. Get on over there to my Patreon today. To all the family that donated to the General, I thank you. I appreciate you. Those that would like to donate, link on the screen, in the chat, in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. You be banned. I had to come back, family. Internet out there is one of them days. Internet acting crazy. But we're not going back on the message. The ancestors say move forward. Don't you dare stop. And so we're talking about Angie Stone's catalog skyrocketed over 10,000%. 10,000%. It's all over the damn internet. So this is how they make that money. You see, this is how they make that money. Once your hand is out and they owe you. See, if they owe you, you're no longer an asset. You know what I'm saying? They want your ass an asset where you making money for them. But when they owe you, trouble. You see, they be ready to knock you off and get you up out of here. Now, that's one thing we got to talk about when we talk about the cult of Saturn. And like I said, when I looked at Universal, Universal's they logo is Saturn. But people don't know what is that. What is that? Is that, you know what I'm saying? Well, Saturn is the chief deity of the Roman Empire. He's one of their most beloved deities. You see? And so when you talk about the days of the week, you see only one Roman god remained in the Anglo-Saxon calendar: Saturday, Saturn's day. You know, and usually that's the fun day. You see what I'm saying? No work, everybody chilling, kicking it, this, that, and the third is looked at as the most fun day. You see, Sunday, you slow day. But Saturday is the day. Every going shopping, getting out in the world and things of that nature. And then you got Christmas, which is Saturnalia, which was named after Saturn. You feel me? And so this was the most celebrated holiday of the Roman Empire. You see, and what people got to understand when I say the cult of Saturn, people say, oh man, I don't know. There's a motherfucker. If you don't believe it's real, I can tell you what, and I'm going to do a video. Go to the state capital, national capital, damn near anywhere in the Western world, and you will see it's a replica of a Roman temple. That's what it is. And you see all the symbol, the eagle, that's Roman, the fasces, you see, which is a Roman symbol with the hatchet and the bundles of reed around the hatchet. They got this shit all over the United States, especially with the higher ups, the presidents, the judges and shit. All of their regalia, Supreme Court, you see, Greco-Roman temple. So you understand that the veneration of Rome is real. I don't want people to think that it's, you know, this is just something people, and it be right there in your goddamn face, and you acting like you don't see it. I see more statues of goddamn Greco-Roman gods. Just look it up all over the United States. You see, and they talking about separating church and state. Yeah, that's that Christian shit, that Muslim and all of that. But go and check all that goddamn Greco-Roman gods and shit that they got. They damn near 100% of all the statues around that motherfucker is Greco-Roman. So they still venerate all them gods. So don't get it twisted. They would not go through all the, you know, the building up of they capitals and shit. The capital is nothing but, matter of fact, when you talk about Capitol Hill, when you go over there, you got the Senate and you got the House of Representatives. That is a replica in Rome. If you go to Rome, what they call Capitoline Hill. It's called Capitoline Hill. And in Capitoline Hill at the top, you have it used to be Saturn, but then when it moved into the Roman Empire, it became Jupiter. He had the largest temple at the top of Capitoline Hill. And so, but that's where you get Capitol Hill from Capitoline Hill in Rome. Even the Senate, that comes from Rome, the Senate. You see, even when you study how the motherfucking, how the House of Representatives is structured, like in a half circle. And then you go to where they had their theaters and shit, and you see that half circle, and where they sit like in an arch and shit. You see what I'm saying? And you got down on the floor where they perform and shit. So when you look at the House of Representatives, you can see is designed just like a Roman or Greco-Roman theater, outside theater. That's what it is, man. So y'all got to understand. But what's key about Saturn, you see, and I want y'all to understand that, because it's very, he has variations of who he is. You got the Chronos, but Chronos got some aspects about him. Chronos is Greek, where the Saturn is Roman. And so, Chronos is, he eat his children. So that's one thing. You feel me? And so when you look at it, when he say he eat his children, you got to understand that mean artists, anything. He's not going to let nothing usurp his power. That's exactly what it means. So it's an occult understanding. He eats his artists, his product, all of that. Once it becomes where now Angie Stone say, you owe me coins. You trying to usurp him. You trying, Michael Jackson say you owe him. Prince say you owe him. All these artists saying you owe you owe them. And so when that aspect comes into play, then he eats you. You see, but the other aspect of it is Saturn was the chief god of the golden age of the Roman Empire. That's very significant. So when they was at their wealthiest, when there was no war in the land, everybody was, wealthy and lived the longest, no war in the land. See, this is when Saturn ruled. So when you hear them say, make America great again, that's a Saturnian motto. You see what I'm saying? So you know what that means. They trying to get back to where they was when, United States was more wealthy. They didn't have the debt that they had. They didn't have they was militarily, they had, nobody would really want to challenge them. Today is, is something different, where, you got nations that's rising up and challenging their authority. You see what I'm saying? So this is what it's, some aspects about it. And so they got all type of symbolisms and shit. It's, it's Freemasonry on an escalated level. You see what I'm saying? Because even though Freemasonry is an aspect of the Saturnian cult, you see what I'm saying? And so you see all of these artists and shit, they be all on TV and they are connected to Saturn. You'll see the earrings. You see back there, Michael and shit. And he got this Saturn, the ring of Saturn. He inside of it. And the name of the song was Escape. So he's trapped. He didn't already let you know he's trapped. You got Beyonce back there. She got the Saturn earrings, and a lot of them wear. A lot of them get the tattoos and shit. You got the Saturn awards and shit, which was started by Steven Spielberg and shit. And they giving out, so they venerate Saturn on that level. It means something. Just like for us, we venerate Amun-Ra, Osiris, and so Saturn would be on the level of Osiris. I mean, or not Osiris. He would be on the level of Amun-Ra. You see, the chief deity. Osiris wasn't the chief deity, but Amun-Ra was the chief deity in the greatest, well, I just say of Egypt. Then, you had Set, who was the chief deity, the greatest god of the Nubians in their greatest expression. And as far as dealing with the ancient Nubian civilization, and see, Set and Set is interchangeable. We'll get into that. You see, we'll get into that. But so they venerate their deities, and especially Saturn. You got the god Odin, you got the god Thor, and they get veneration too, but they not on the level of Saturn, you see. And so, when they take that very serious. Now, another thing, while I'm dropping this, because we got to understand that money going up. Now, also that Saturn was the god of the treasury. You see? He was because that symbolizes wealth and abundance. He was the god of agriculture, harvest. That's why you see him with the scythe or the sickle. And he's also the grim reaper. He father time. You see him with the sickle and the scythe, and you know what I'm saying? So it represents harvest. You see, abundance, not giving away shit. You see what I'm saying? Not giving away shit. So you got to understand this. And he most definitely, a lot of the symbols is right there in your face. And I'm telling you, I got this 8-part series. I didn't watch motherfuckers on Patreon, on YouTube. When they deal with the god Saturn, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm just leaving. I'm light years ahead of these motherfuckers. Light years, man. I be trying to, I study motherfuckers to see Man, I'm light years ahead of these motherfuckers. They don't even know what the fuck they talking about. They got a few little crumbs, but they don't have that in-depth knowledge and shit. You know what I'm saying? On what, with the ancient Egyptian and really, the true aspects of who he is and what he come out of. You know what I'm saying? So they just let you know, man, that shit up there, I didn't even watch. I watched 10 minutes of that shit. I turned that shit off. They ain't talk. They all regurgitating. They ain't none of them going here. You see what I'm saying? But, to see Angie Stone, 10,000%. That's Saturn. That's wealth. That's abundance. You see, when she stuck her hand out and said, you know what, y'all owe me. They got a problem. Then, that Chronos aspect where he eat his children, meaning he eat anybody that's in, trying to remove him from authority and power. That's what it is. Saturn is a world conquest. It is, and I'm going to tell you, and I don't have no problem in saying that. Them damn, the Jews is the elite in that organization. When you look at all damn there, when I looked at all the damn music moguls from Lion Cohen, from Clyde Davis, from Lucian Grange, all of these, man, I looked down the whole list. Rick Rubin, Harry, what's the motherfucker was out there with NWA? Harry Keller, all them motherfuckers that run hip hop, run music. You see, in general, and they all in that cult. So really, when you understand that Saturn, and I'm dropping this, so you get over there and see this. When you talk about the treasury was held in the temple of Saturn, and that the Shabbat, the day of the Sabbath. Yeah, Shabbat, the Sabbath day is Saturday for the Jews. And I can see in all their literature, in that medieval time, they associated the Jews with the energy of Saturn, and a lot of people looked at it as a volatile star. And so they equated, how they operated with that star. And they said that they were, the nation of Saturn. And this is not just recent. This is old news. So they've been, equated to that star for a long time. You see, so when you look at the Rothschild dominating the banking system, many of them say that that they came up out of the Knights Templar. You see, they change and manifest in different eras under different names. And so, the Knights Templar, the bankers, then the Rothschild, the bankers, always in control. You got this small minority on the world level, on the world stage. Ain't but about 2% of the world population. But goddamn there, when you talk about the elite management of news, media and shit, they got a hell of a percentage, higher percentage, in the control aspect. And don't let them fool you and tell you they don't believe that motherfucker, we could go down the list and show what they control. You understand what I'm saying? It's not a problem. You see, it's not a problem. Okay, so Angie Stone catalog skyrocketed over 10,000%. You see, so whatever she was where she was making, which she probably was still making some coins. You feel what I'm saying? Man, they probably within the 2 weeks that she didn't pass, you could believe they done made millions. Ain't no telling how many millions they done made off of her death. 10,000%. God damn. Damn. So what if you was making, you know what I'm saying? Even if you was making, 100,000 a week or whatever. Goddamn, 10,000%. God damn, you know what I'm saying? You done made some millions. They might done made 30, 40 million. You understand what I'm 50 million in 2 weeks. Could have skyrocketed that much. Where the money going? You see? But anyway, family, I appreciate y'all being here. I want y'all to hit that subscribe button immediately. Don't leave up off of here without subscribing. I want you to get on over there to that Patreon. I want you to get over there to that Patreon and get that work, man. I'm telling you, this is dynamic. You will not see. If you're into the occult studies, you understand what I'm saying? You will not see a presentation like this nowhere on the planet. The general most definitely is wielding a mighty sword in that area. You feel me? And share this with your family and friends. Subscribe, like it, share it with your family and friends, and get on over to Patreon because we getting down tonight. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.